Everyone, myself Tejas Vaiti on behalf of Kirin Advisors. It's a pleasure to welcome you all to Beyond the Numbers Value Discovery Summit 2025, powered by Value Educator and co-powered by Kirin Advisors. Today marks day one of our three-day summit with a series of focused management meetings lined up. We conclude with the 10th and final interaction of the day with AVP Infracon Limited. From the management team, we have with us Mr. D. Prasanna, Chairman, Managing Director, and Chief Executive Officer of the company. Good evening. Welcome, sir.
Hi, good evening.
We also have Ms. Priyanka Singh, Company Secretary. Good evening. Welcome, ma'am.
Hello, good evening.
We have Ms. Swarangi Moyer from Team Value Educator. Good evening. Welcome.
Hello, good.
So now I hand over the floor to Ms. Swarangi. Over to you.
Yes. Thank you for the introduction, Tejas. Before we start, a quick background on AVP Infracon. The company is an infrastructure development player executing BOQ-based and EPC projects across sectors such as highways, expressways, flyovers, bridges, irrigation, and urban development. They focus mainly on Tamil Nadu, where they actively participate in state and national level construction tenders. AVP has experience delivering technically complex, high value civil projects and operates with sizable fleet of around 124 equipment units, 3 RMC plants, and multiple ongoing projects. The company is also ISO certified across quality, environmental, and safety standards. With that, I hand over to Ms. Tejas, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. So participants, the floor is now open for Q&A. Kindly raise your hand or you can also drop your questions in the chat box. So yes, sir, please go ahead with your questions. Kindly unmute yourself.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Thank you for taking my question. I have a question regarding the QIP, which was what is the update on the QIP of the 110 crores? And currently, like the share price of the company has fallen, so it can be an ideal situation for the investors, right?
Yes, sir. The QAP is still under process. Since the share prices have fallen, which cannot be controlled by the company by any means. So we are waiting for the share prices to go up by some quantum at least. Doing a QIP at such a low price will not be good enough for the company. So as based on the advices of the company, we have waiting for the prices of the share to come up for the QIP to be proceeded as per plan.
So can we expect this to happen in H2?
Yeah, we are hopefully expecting that.
And all the 110 crores will be in the QIP, or
we are doing in two tranches. We are not doing the entire thing in one tranche. We are expecting to do it in two tranches. This is our actual original plan to do it in two tranches, and subsequently when we started all these procedures, everything was going on fine, and the market, as you know, is cannot be controlled by any means. So market started falling down, and eventually we are no exception. So we are also have to face that trend. So that is what happened, and we are waiting for the market to revive something.
so sir, both the tranches can we expect in this financial year, or the second one can go in next?
So we have to answer this based upon when is our first tranche getting done. If it is going to be done in the next month itself, so we can expect in the month of March itself. So it's based upon the first tranche when it is getting done.
Okay. Sir, I have another question regarding the PEB business that you are entered.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know about its business model. Like, is it design, fabrication, and assembly, or is it fabrication is outsourced?
As of now, we don't have a fabrication facility with us. We are not planning for any fabrication facility or any capex involved in this financial year or something. So we are presenting ourselves as a EPC contractor in that business also. And this is with this being a starting stage, we are just initially pitching ourselves as a EPC contractor, where design, erection, and contract works to be carried out by us, and we are actually sourcing the raw materials from other sources as of now. We don't have a fabrication facility with us.
Okay, sir. And what can be the revenue visibility and margin visibility for this business in FY27?
So we don't have any perfect plan for this margin, and we are just ABC in this business, but expecting the same sort of margin what we are doing from the road business. Maybe around PAT margin should be around minimum bare minimum of 10 and above only it will be there.
Yes, sir. And is there any, there was a guidance of 50 to 100 crores from solar business in this year. So can we expect that guidance to be stay, or what is the update?
We are moving on that numbers only, sir. Since these approvals are getting 1 or 2 days, I mean sometime delayed or something like that. We are working hard to pitch that same whatever we have pitched. We are working hard to achieve the same through solar business, and we have even better visibility for our solar. I mean solar vertical in the next year. So I hope to achieve whatever we have promised this year, and we are expecting to achieve even more than what we have given guidance or what we have informed to the investors. We'll be doing more than that in the next financial year. This financial year, we'll be hoping to achieve what we have already proposed to achieve.
Okay, sir. And sir, last question from my side. And the company is mainly into Tamil Nadu. So how much of the revenue can we expect from the other states in future, in next 2 years?
So the next 3 years, we are expecting around 25 to 40%, 25 to 35% at least revenue from other states, apart from what Tamil Nadu is concerned. Tamil Nadu itself, we are getting numerous projects, and in the next maybe around maybe next in the 1 month, we are bidding around 1,500 crores in Tamil Nadu itself. So we are hopeful of achieving what we have targeted at having the order book, what we have planned. So our concentration is not widened as of now. We are targeting to get what we have proposed earlier, and this 25 to 35% of revenue what we are expecting from other states will be in the next consecutive years.
Okay, sir. Thank you. That's it from my side.
Thank you, Mr. Suyash.
Thank you, Suyash sir. Mr. Swarnashish, please go ahead. Kindly unmute yourself.
Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. I have a couple of questions.
Yes.
First, we are going to issue 20 lakh warrants. What is the update on that? And as a subscription value, we are supposed to receive around 11 crore. Is my understanding correct?
So the warrant has been subscribed already 2 months ago. It has been subscribed at a price of 200 rupees, and we have we have received around 10 crores. Earlier it was proposed for 44 crores, and we have closed it at 40 crores, and we have received 25% of the warrant amount of 10 crores 2 months ago.
And my second question is, without the QIP, when would we meet the requirement of mainboard upgradation from SME?
I don't get you. Can you please repeat the question?
Without the QIP,
Okay.
when shall we meet the requirement of mainboard upgradation from SME?
Sir, it will be for 3 years. So since we got listed in 2024, so it will be 27, so March 27.
Okay, and my last question will be, so we have election next year in Tamil Nadu. So would any change in government impact our business? Do we have any dependence on state government revenue contribution, something like that?
No, sir. We don't have any dependence upon the government. Whoever may come, it is going to be a tendering system, and who may come or who may change, the government may change. That doesn't have any effect on the company's growth or company's order book or company's operations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will get back in the queue.
Yeah, thank you, Devansh.
Thank you, Swarnashish sir. Shubham sir, please go ahead. Kindly unmute yourself. Hello, Shubham sir.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Can you please throw some light on the order book visibility from this point in time, as we move towards 2027? Like, do we have sufficient order book, or are some orders in line to be announced in coming months? If you can throw some lights on that, that would be great.
Yeah, we have unexecuted order book of 400 plus as on date, and we are also bidding for, as I've told before, we are bidding for around 1,500 crores in the state government in the coming 1 month time. So this we will be receiving the work orders of whatever we are successful within LOA within when what you call the election code of conduct is announced. So we'll be having a quantum of work order for us to execute for the 2027 March.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Shubham sir. Chirag sir, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Again, the question is on the elections which are going to happen in Tamil Nadu. The investor fraternity is that there will be a considerable slowdown on the orders, and again payments may get delayed. So, what do you have to say on this? To give confidence to the investor fraternity.
So you have a very right question put up, but the thing is, order getting or procurement of orders will not have any effect for any EPC companies, as there will be a slowdown in the process only from the month of March, April, May, and June. Normally, no tenders will be announced in this time. All the tenders will be completed before the month of January or something. It may go maximum of January, and no tenders will be floated in the month of February or March, because it is going to be the financial closure. And after the financial closure, the new financial year begins. All these tenders will be again started. The calling of tenders will be, the process will start only in the month of July or August. This is the natural course. Eventually, Tamil Nadu elections happen in the same time, so that there is not much of disturbances for the tender process in the state of Tamil Nadu. Maybe in other states, like just be concluded Bihar and all, there is a difference this financial year ending or something. But Tamil Nadu state, there is this we have an advantage as a company. We have an advantage, and for the payments also, in normal due course, we'll be receiving all the payments till in the month of March. It is all budgeted. It is all pre-budgeted and already allocated through the Ministry of Finance to the respective departments. And NHA, as an NHA contractor, NHA doesn't have any boundaries for this payments to be released payments to be released for the ongoing works. They cannot enter into new agreements or new contracts after the code of conduct is implemented, but they can execute, but they can make the payment for the ongoing works. And eventually, H1, Q1 will always be slow for any EPC company, and we have been always telling this, and we have been achieving a very less top line in Q1 always. What happened will be, once the March closure is done, these funds will go for revalidation or something like that, and it will come back to the Ministry of Road Transport or Highways Ministry, whatever it may be, only in the month of May or something. So we'll not get any payments in the month of April or May. This is naturally happening in every year, not only in the month of, it will not only in the year where election happens. So there won't be any much of differences, and there will not be much of disturbances for the normal cycle to go on. This is the trend in Tamil Nadu where we are operating.
Okay, next is, sir, what is the percentage of revenue between H1 and H2, the distribution?
So normally it is 40-60. So 40 will be in H1 and 60 will be in H2. This is on an average. Sometime it may go up, sometime it may be in the same.
So are we on track to achieve this
Yes.
this year, FY26?
Yes.
Okay, and lastly, is there any plan B in case if QIB doesn't happen? Then the requirement of funds, is there any plan B ready with you, or you're looking at other options?
No, we have alternate debt arrangement for as an alternative for QIP. If QIP is not happening on time, we'll go for the debt.
Any equity dilution
Equity dilution by means of?
by means of preferential or anything of that sort?
Yeah, preferential also we have plans, but it is not by, it is also based upon the price only. Preferential we may go, but we are not finalized. We always wanted QIP to happen for us since we want some institutional investors for the company the company to sustain on the longer run. We want good investors, and with preferential also we may go. We are on talks with our advisors. They have. Suggested us to go for preferential also, but it is not yet decided by the company yet.
Okay, and last question on solar. Sir, we see that across the board, solar modules are falling prices. And do you face challenges in your tendering with the pricing in the EPC tenders?
So we are not going for any government orders. Point number one is we are not going for any government orders in solar. We are targeting only at private players, wherein we sell it as solar parks or something like that. As of now, it's going to be, see, we are not widespread. We are just targeting at a closed circuit. We are targeting at very much known persons or known customers whom they have trust and faith on us. So that point of what you're asking is not a disadvantage for us. So let us see that how it turn out to be in the longer run. But as of now, as we are not much into this business, and as a new company, we are pitching our products only into very closed circle. We are not gone wide open. So we are not facing this uh, problem as of now.
That's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chirag. Smith, sir, please go ahead.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
Yes.
Yes, hi Prasanna ji. Always, great talking to you. Just a couple of questions, right? One is
Yeah.
can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah. Please go ahead, sir. Yeah.
Yes. So, a couple of questions. One is, I'd like to understand the team composition at this point, and if you can give a split between how much of those are, on the technical side and how much are on the blue collar front, right? Blue collar admin and all of that. Like, so technical and blue collar and other admin related stuff.
I don't have the exact number for your question, but we have a spread across. We have around 20 to 25% to 30% of our people are office related and not technical oriented. Balance technical people. And if you need that exact numbers, I'll share across to you in the email of whatever.
Fair enough. But like a ballpark number, how many people are we currently employing?
Uh, we have across the
Hello.
I think there's some technical issue. Allow me a moment.
Yes.
Prasanna sir is rejoining.
Sure.
Sorry, we had a power cut. Just 2 minutes. Huh?
Yes, yes.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, there is some disconnection in the network.
No problem. Yeah, you were saying about the
Yeah, it was 200 plus the total number, and I'll ask my team to mail you whatever the detail that you are asking for, and we have your email ID too.
yeah, sure. No, I mean, I just wanted to get a flavor, right? Because my next question is going to be that, all EPC companies across board are not given those sort of multiples when it comes to the valuation, is because people feel or investors feel that the business is cyclical. There is no strong moat which lies with any of the EPC when compared to the other EPC players. So I wanted to understand, like, are we doing anything to stand out from other subcontractors, right? Maybe on the R&D front or on the innovation front, which probably helps us become more efficient and stand out amongst the other peers that we have, right? Like L&T can be an exception because the kind of projects that they're doing, the kind of scale they're at, maybe because of the scale that they're at and the kind of project that they're doing, they're getting those multiples. But like if you see all the other EPC players, they're not given those valuations because of the reasons I mentioned. So I wanted to understand what are we doing or what are we trying to do different, which will help us stand across.
So what we are trying to do actually, when compared to other people, or we are not just diluting our attention only towards road EPC. We are planning to diversify our attention towards all the EPC models. We have started this company as a road EPC, and from then on we have started RNC as a subsidiary company, and we have again started a crushing unit. This is all we have kept as a subsidiary of the company. We have two energy.
Hello, I think your connection is again.
Yes.
uh,
Let me check.
We wanted to like PB and water resources towards this urban development and water resources, all these things. We wanted to have our arms stretched like a mini L&T.
hmm.
Whatever you call whatever L&T is doing, we wanted to do in a small scale, and we also would love to grow like L&T has done with all your support. We are not much. See, PE valuation. I've learned this word only 2 years ago about PE valuation after getting into all this listing process only. Before that, I'm not into any trading. I'm not into any sort of all this share market things like you people. But I don't know about this PE valuation. But what valuation a company gets is what identical, or see, maybe our company is a copy paste. I mean, our company is doing a copy paste work. What as you
I think there's some network issue at Prasanna sir's end.
Yeah,
Uh, Prasanna sir, am I audible?
I think Priyanka ji is also from his team, so probably you can check with her also.
Priyanka ma'am, what you can do is ask Prasanna sir to turn off the camera I think that can improve the voice quality at least.
No, actually, the thing is that we just had a power cut. No, I think the power just came back. So again, it just went off for 1 minute. I think he'll just join back. 1 second.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry again. So there's some network issue. Getting
Yeah,
disconnected.
no problem, no problem.
Yes, sir. Please go
So
ahead.
I'm just continuing where I left off. This
Yeah,
maybe our business is copy-based business. Whatever we do is going to be the same scenario, but we just do not want to. I mean, what do you call? We just do not want to stop in this. We are trying to expand in in all follicles, so that our growth will be attractive and our growth will be interesting for all the investors, so that we'll try to get more P values. And there is no much of R&D involved in the company, as in the size of what the company is taking projects or executing is the basic size for a listed company. Or and as we are in the SME board, we are in the basic size when we compared with the other peers in the main board, thing like L&T or Dilip Bilkon or whoever to name. So we are trying to move to that space with all the support of you people.
fair.
We'll try to do something different slowly. We are taking baby steps.
Fair enough. No, I think see, PE multiple is again market driven, right? We cannot control it. So what I was looking for is, I mean, our business is also, I mean, investing is a passive thing, but like we also have an active business, right? So what we try doing is, if suppose we're in an industry, we're in an industry in the jewelry industry, we'd like to contribute in some way to the jewelry industry, wherein we are bringing something for the industry which can probably propel the industry forward when it comes to maybe on the innovation front, right, or on the costing front for the customers. So that's what I wanted to understand. Like, is it something that we are actively trying to pursue, or maybe because of the nature of the industry that is not possible? Ultimately, it's like a road contracting business, right? So whatever R&D you do, there is a limitation to the kind of innovation or R&D that you can bring in. So my second question was the nature of tenders that we are applying, right, or we are applying for. Currently, we are applying for a certain scale of projects, if I'm not wrong. But are we also wanting to get into, like, smart road projects or higher tendered projects, or our focus is more on diversifying across other states and stick to the order value that we currently have?
No, no. We do not want to leave the creamy layer of this industry. We just wanted to have anything and everything related to road EPC infra projects as of now. When we have attained what is the core requirement of this company, or core requirement for the top line for this projected year or the next year, then we can try for something more than that. We just do not want to risk in that size itself. So once we are happy with what order book of the next 1 or 2 years, we will try to go out of the box and bid for tenders like smart roads or something like that. But it will be an added portfolio, but it will not be the main forum of the company.
Fair enough. And in terms of geographic diversification, right? I've spoken to other EPC companies also. Although everyone wants to move to other states, what they also say is like the home state that they are from or they've worked in, the kind of advantage that they have there is very difficult to replicate in other geographies, at least in the short run, right? Because there is labor mobilization and other things also that you need to fall in place if you're moving to a different state. So I mean, how are you looking at it, right? Because you've been trying to do it. So is there any anecdotes that you can share with us that, okay, this has been our experience when we are trying to move across or move away from our home state and, develop ourselves in like some other state also, if you can share some experience.
So the men, machinery, and materials will not be a problem when we move across to any other state or any geographic location. As you know that it's all available across. We are not doing all the required work with 100% of men from our own state. There are people who come from other states. So maximum of 70 to 75% in my present work itself, their people are from other states. And you know from where people come and migrate, and we normally have this. And again, getting machinery or materials, it's also not a big thing. Only thing is the availability of raw materials may differ from state to state, and availability of machinery at the price what we are looking at maybe may differ from state to state, and we cannot transit our own machinery to all the parts of geographical parts wherever we tender. So the effect of our profit margin which may come down is the only thing which will differ between doing a project in the own state or doing it in some other state. Nothing else will be different. What we feel is 2 or 3% dip or in the profit margin will be the only striking factor. Other than that, nothing will be happening. But if we are growing our top line more and more, that this hit in the bottom line of a smaller percentage will not make any difference, is our opinion, and we are targeting in that way only. Since we have a good number of projects available in our close vicinity, there are many projects which have come. As I told you during elections, as the elections are coming nearby in Tamil Nadu, the number of projects which have announced in the past 15 days to 1 month has increased. This is normal to all the authorities. NHA have announced many projects just because they wanted to get in, issue the LOA and get into the contract agreement and start the work before the code of conduct has been implemented, just to make sure that this works is not stalled or stopped for over a period of 6 months or something. So the number of projects is on the higher side. So we are concentrating right now on Tamil Nadu projects, and we don't have any reservation to come out of Tamil Nadu. We have actively bidded for 3 to 4 projects, and eventually one project has turned out to be negative. We are not L1, and we are striking again and again. We need to hit again and again, and this is not a stoppage. So we are trying out in all geography what we have mentioned. We have targeted some 4 or 5 states as of now, and we are targeting at those states. So now, being the number of projects in Tamil Nadu is in high, we are concentrating much on Tamil Nadu itself.
Okay, fair enough. Is there any reason our strike rate is lower when it comes to other states versus Tamil Nadu? Like, what exactly is not working in our favor because of which we're not able to win? I mean, I'm with you that we should not compromise on the margins because anyone can build an order book, like you've mentioned in the past also. But it also, like in the longevity, margins and having like solid projects at good rates is important, right? But what is not working for us in the other states because of which we're not able to win?
You yourself have told that answer for that question. Only thing is conservative bidding.
Correct.
If I would have gone out of the box and bidded in 1 or 2 projects, I would have got that project. We lost by a very minimum margin only. But that conservative bidding is always my case, and I don't take much of risk on these things. See, being first timer, I going out of state, I just want to stick on. My colleagues also told that we may get if we go or compromise 1 or 2% of margin. Yes, we'll be able to, but I do not want to take risk on the first project or first tender itself. We are trying to do that in the next tender or coming next. So it's not that we should win at the first step itself, but we should not lose at the first step in at the end of the project. So that is my only target. So I did not do, and I am always good at conservative bidding, and maybe I'm a old school guy in this. But I just want to win at the last and not win in the beginning and lose at the last.
Correct. No, I think we are 100% with you. Move the way you want to. There's no pressure, and I mean you should not even take pressure because ultimately you've built the company. You've made it reach till here. So I don't think there's any there should be any scope for others to tell you otherwise.
You know,
Right.
no, there are people who, when I talk about investment or even in this QIP presentation also, there are investors who are talking about order book. I always told that, see, having a very strong order book and a very less bottom line doesn't make any sense at all, right? When you calculate that P ratio will eventually come at par when we have a lesser bottom line. So I've told everyone clearly who's asking this question. I've been very clear on this, sir. I've been doing this for the past several years, and I know the risk of having the low order book. But at the same time, there is no point in having a higher order book at a lower cost. So I'm sticking on to that always.
No, 100%. I think when internally I pitch for doubling down when it comes to our investment, the statement I make is, I mean, in our business also, we're not making such margins. So have you seen a road contracting company make 25-30% operating margins? And when the answer is no, you have the thesis already in front of you, right? About why you should go ahead and invest. So I think order book building is not very difficult. We've seen companies go bust in 2015, 2016, 2017, right? Wherein they had order book, but like they were operating at thin margins. So when leverage worked against them, I think a lot of companies went bust, right? So if you have solid margins in the longer term, it's obviously a very more important thing. So yeah, I mean, just a last couple of questions. One is on the PEB front, right? Again, it's a very
Sorry to interrupt, Smith, sir. As we have time constraint, I would request you to
Yeah, yeah, just
please
one question.
limit
Yeah.
your
On
questions. Yeah,
the
please.
PEV front, again, it's a very technically it's a technical business, right? So I wanted to understand what sort of team are we building there, right? Because I'm sure you have experience with road contracting, but PEV is a new vertical for you also. So any any specific team that you're building, or any leader or any appointments that you've made on the senior management front for that vertical?
Yeah, we are see this something. This is a vertical something what we are building is something similar to what we have done for the solar. Solar is a renewable sector. We have formed subsidiary, but we do not want to form a subsidiary for each and every vertical. So this is going to be a segment in this, but at the same time, this is going to be a different team which will be managing, which will be reporting to me eventually, but we'll have a different set of team which will be 100% experienced, 100% pre-qualified, and 100% who are thoroughly experienced and executing these sort of projects. We have been in talks with some smaller scale people whom we can, we can pitch in them that we can acquire their team and everything executed, not acquiring the entire company or something like that. But as there are some small scale players, we are in talks with. And we are also doing that. Very experienced people, those who are doing some low scale business. And we have also hired two, three people who are earlier we were working with bigger companies. Not to mention the name, but they're very much qualified people. But we are very much strong in that taking the team. See, I am nowhere knowledgeable in this PEB buildings. That just in my only after learning this, I can come to this business at all. Only management and tendering process we can handle. Apart from this execution, everything should be handled by highly knowledgeable people, which we are hiring.
Fair enough. Okay, thanks. I'll fall back in the queue. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
sir.
so much, Smith, sir. Mr. Suman, please go ahead. Kindly unmute
Hello.
yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
please go
Am I
ahead.
audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Very good evening, sir.
Yeah. So, a couple of questions. First question is, I don't know if I missed it. You had earlier given a guidance of 500 crores at standalone level, and then you also said that from solar we'll get likely to get another 50 to 100 crore in this financial year. So, are we on track to achieve it on both accounts? Where are we on that?
Yes, sir. I am on track on this standalone. We are on track, and solar we are almost on track. But billing may or may not happen. Sometimes it is based upon the approvals, as I told you earlier. Some approvals are pending, and execution part we have started and we have been doing. But we have the confirmed order also. But the invoicing will take some time. It has some timeline. So we are working on it. If that may happen, or it will be in work in progress or whatever it may be. But we are on target with the order book or whatever which you have projected.
Fair enough. The second question that I have is again during these con calls, we have said that strategically we would want to diversify in terms of geography from Tamil Nadu anchoring away to others, in terms of the kind of businesses that we do. So just from plain vanilla EPC to other things like solar EPC and if there is something else, and then government to private, etc. How do you see after 6 months, 8 months that have gone by? How do you see progress on each of these counts? How we have done, and whether we are meeting the targets that we had set out to do for the financial?
I'm sorry, I'm not clearly
Okay.
understanding your
Uh,
question.
should I should I ask you again?
Yeah. Can you just repeat it once?
So yes, sir. So when we had started off this year, we were talking about strategic diversification
Okay.
for longevity of the business and improve the quality of the business, right? So we said that we would be anchoring away from Tamil Nadu, and hence you were saying that 25 to 30% of the business would be coming outside of Tamil Nadu. That was one. You also said that currently our focus is a lot more on government, and probably we would be anchoring towards private. We said that we are doing a certain kind of APC businesses. We are focusing on solar, right? So these were some 3 or 4 pivots on which we were trying to build business in this current financial year. How do you see after 8 to 9 months that have gone by in this financial year? How do you see the progress uh, that we have made on each of these counts?
See, in this regard, we have started out for point number one, going out of Tamil Nadu. We have been started bidding on this part. We have started bidding outside Tamil Nadu. We are expecting to receive some work orders outside Tamil Nadu also in a short span of time. And as I said to the earlier question, we are bidding very much conservatively. As we are sufficient enough, we are having some good tenders coming up in Tamil Nadu itself. We will be good enough to strike our top line for this year and the next year also. So we are not going out of the box and bidding anything in outside Tamil Nadu. And we are targeting at this to be done. So there is no looking back and going outside Tamil Nadu also. I mean, in the next year and the year after the next, we are aiming to achieve at least 25 to 35 percentage of our top line to be out from outside Tamil Nadu. This is going to increase year on year. And point number two, private, we have started. We have already taken works from Reliance, and we have also done a small work with TVS Locas. And Reliance, we had back-to-back orders, and now we have having a order book of around 50 to 55 crores around from Reliance. This is for a multimodal logistic park which is happening in Mapedu in Chennai. It is one parcel, and the other parcel they are going to start in the next financial year, wherein the order value is we are doing at least one fourth of the order book of the total Reliance as a concessionaire, and they are going to execute around 4,000 crores of work in the next year. So we are also substantially looking for a very good number of order, as we have a good reputation and good completion results with the Reliance. So that is with the private book, and we have started tendering for privates also, private sector also. And this being the first bid, it has been successful, and we have started going there. As I said, I have a small order from TVS Lucas, and we are working for that. Mm, Solar, we are on target. Solar also we are working. And what else is I have missed it out, sir?
No, so that's about it. One last question, sir. There is a lot of noise around bigger companies like Microsoft, Google investing behind data centers. There is, of course, a lot of work that is happening on GCC, right? So, do you also see we having any kind of play in that, either directly participating as a partner in such constructions, or maybe becoming a vendor to whoever may be doing the such works?
So we are very much interested in doing EPC works as of now, and we are not planning to do any concessionaire type work for private people, as we want the cash flow to be running always. We just do not want any cash flow to be stuck anywhere. So we just do not want a concessional model at present to the private thing. So we will always prefer EPC models.
Get it. Thank you so much. Thanks for it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Suman. Next participant, please go ahead. Kindly unmute yourself. Hello.
हेलो हेलो
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
मैम हिंदी में आस्क कर सकता हूँ क्वेश्चन?
Sure, sure, sir.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि आने वाले 4 से 5 सालों में जो अभी का हमारा
Excuse me,
मार्केट
sir.
कैप है,
Sorry, I don't
Sir,
understand.
I'll interpret. Sorry, he's not comfortable in English, so it's okay.
Okay, okay. So,
मैम
sir,
मेरा
you can
क्वेश्चन
type.
हाँ सर,
type.
आप बोलिए सर, नो प्रॉब्लम.
हाँ मैम मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि जो अभी हमारा मार्केट कैप है 300 करोड़ का कंपनी का, तो आने वाले कमिंग ईयर्स में क्या हमारा पैट हो सकता है ये 5 ईयर्स में?
मार्केट कैप में जो है हमारा, वो क्या हो सकता है?
पैट अचीव कर सकती है कंपनी इतना आने वाले 5 से 6 सालों में?
350 crores.
यस मैम, यस मैम.
Sir is asking that our market cap is 350 now, so in coming 5 years, can we expect a PAT of 350?
5 years.
Yeah.
5 to 6 years, sir.
350 crores means around top line of 3,500 crores. So we are targeting top line of around 2,000 to 2,500 crores for the next 5 years.
सर हम लोग एक्चुअली एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि हमारा जो 5-6 साल में 2-2.5 हजार का ही टॉप लाइन होगा, तब उस हिसाब से 11-12% का हम लोग का पैट होगा सर.
ओके मैम, 240 करोड़ के आसपास पैट होगा अपना, है ना? 12% के मार्जिन अगर हम रखते हैं तो.
हाँ 300. सर अगर हम लोग 2.5 हजार करोड़ भी देखते हैं, तो उस हिसाब से अगर हम लोग 12% रखते हैं, मतलब 300 करोड़ के अंदर हो जाएगा सर. 5-6 साल में हमारा वही टारगेट है.
और मैम ठीक है मैम, अगर हमारे 25 का पी भी मिला तो 3,000 करोड़ मार्केट कैप हो जाएगी हमारी कंपनी की, अगर
हाँ
बुल
सर.
रन हुआ तो मार्केट में.
हाँ करेक्ट सर.
ओके मैम, आई एम इन्वेस्टेड ऑलरेडी. देखते हैं मैम 10 टाइम्स रुपया होता है या नहीं. थैंक यू मैम.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
ठीक है, थैंक यू. हाँ ठीक. Thank you.
Rajendra, sir, please go ahead. Kindly unmute yourself.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. Good evening, sir.
Very good evening, sir.
I just had one question regarding the fundraise. So let's say whenever we are able to achieve these two tranches of QIPs, so what would be the maximum top line that we can achieve with this fundraise? I mean, when it will be required for us to go for the next fundraise after doing this one?
We are not planning any immediate fundraise after this. This happens. We wanted to wait for another 2 years, 1.5 years or 2 years.
Okay, and I guess by that time we will shift to the main board, I guess.
Definitely. When we enter into the main board, we'll have the next tranche of fundraise.
Got it, sir. Got it. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajendra, sir. Nagakrishna, sir, please go ahead.
Hello. Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity. Two questions. One, can you please provide us the breakdown of the orders as per the state government, central government, and private players?
Sir, most of the orders are from central government as of now.
As of now?
As of now, that is 60% from the central government, around 35%, 35% from the state government, and 5% from the private.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Just another question.
Yeah.
So basically, you are saying that you have postponed the preferential issue because of the stock market, whatever has happened. So, at what price levels are you actually comfortable to go with this issue?
So actually, we started off this issue at 200 rupees, wherein this warrant has been subscribed at 200 rupees. We thought of at least doing it at around 160 to 175 rupees, but now it is being very less. We have just thinking about what to do that, but preferential what will if something happens, we'll let you know shortly.
So, basically, something around 160 is what you are looking at.
170 at least, yeah.
170 at least. And sir, so even if the issue has not happened, are you comfortable? There is no pressure on the finance requirements or working capital requirements.
No,
So
we are looking for some alternative funding. So we have always a backup. Plan B is always there. So we are looking about that to arrange as a bridge funding where till whatever this QIP or preferential allotment is happening.
okay, okay, sir. Thanks for that. And one small last thing, as I see that our order book execution time is something only up to something like 12 months to 18 months. All over this will be completed majorly. That is what I understand from the con call. So, how do you see the order book coming after that? After say 24 hours, do you see good visibility is there for the order book?
Yes, there is always a good vicinity for order book in our industry. There is no shortage of orders when there is no shortage when order book is required. We always have ample orders to be executed. So whatever the order book what we are having is good enough for at least for the Q1 to execute. So whatever orders we are taking in the due course of time, that will be helpful for us to complete. What you call the next year. So we are not short of any order books at all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. If you don't mind, one small thing, as you said that you have got alternative sources for finance. So I don't think that the rate of interest or etc. will be at par, and it will not be something like too heavy or so. Or with the banks only, right? You have got this alternative.
Yeah, it's all from the bank only. Even if we are going from the bank, it will not be as equal as equity, right? Equity is not at zero cost. Once if it comes to banking, we'll have some cost to be shed. That is still difference and
That
not.
will be within the limits. It will not be exorbitantly high or something.
No, it will not be high. It will not be high.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your answers. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Narakrishna sir.
One second,
Yes.
before we just move, I just wanted to clarify something that from the company end, we did receive a question, I think just one caller back regarding that whether in next 5 years what we are going to achieve and what a PAT margin is. I just want to clarify that it was like what that is what a company is expected and we are foreseeing and will do our best. It was like a forward-looking statement and not a guarantee that the company will be achieving that turnover and the PAT will be there. So it was just a forward-looking statement. I just want to clarify that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Shri, please go ahead with your questions. Kindly unmute yourself.
Good evening, Ms. Sridhar.
Yeah, good evening.
Your neighboring state, Andhra, having a huge civil contracts and new city getting built up and Microsoft and as well Google data center, previous one of the trial discussed. So what is your take on that? Are you as you're trying with playing within Tamil Nadu, how you're looking forward for expansion in Andhra? Because next 10 years there's a huge investments in by the government, state government as well as central government in Andhra.
So we are sticking to a very strong principle that when we cross borders of Tamil Nadu, we go only with the state government, central government works, and we don't do any state government works because state government payments across other states are not promising, and it will not be assured one. There may be delays and glitches in that, and we don't want to take risk on that. As I've told earlier, I'm always conservative in most of the cases, so I do not want to take risk on that. And apart from that, we have started bidding with central government works in Andhra also, Telangana also. We have been bidding, and we would love to work with other state people also.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shri. Apar sir, please go ahead with your questions.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Firstly, thank you for this opportunity. I have to ask on the business side, like we are solely on EPC for a road.
No, sir. We are We are into roads and bridges. We do bridges also. Apart from this, we have our other verticals now doing renewable energy, solar, and as well as we are into pre-engineered buildings like this.
Hmm. So, sir, we have three plants for RMC. So, I want to understand more on this. Like we produce RMC and then we sell or we use it internally in our projects.
No, this the three plants. What you are talking is the the commercial establishments where we sell concrete across the cities. And apart from this, we have 3 to 4 plants, which is for our captive consumption. The 3 plants, what we mention as RMC plants, is purely commercial sales. And wherein any project we tender on those areas, we take concrete from those plants also. And it is mainly for external sales.
Okay, so sir, who would be the potential my customers like other NHAI or other contractors like L&T and all?
Yeah, we have customers spread across the road EPC contractors, the PWD contractors, the buildings contractors. Apart from this, apartments, individual houses, villa builders, all engineers, or this residential buildings. So corporation works across. So
Got it.
there is a tremendous opportunity for all those.
Got it. So basically, we are also into backward integration and also doing utilizing on own.
Yeah.
Sir, I was seeing it is around like 13 months of inventory holding. So is it required in this kind of business or are we on a higher side?
Which one, sir?
Sir, my inventory days is around 360 days. So it is almost 1 year. I'm talking about working capital requirements. So is it required in EPC or is it only in case of my business?
Sir, in our case, the thing is that we don't show the unbilled revenue as part of the sales, which other companies does. We we actually show the build, what is the actual build that as a as a turnover, and the unbilled, which is common for any EPC, becomes part of the inventory, and that's the reason the inventory is so high. If you remove the unbilled, sir, it is coming around or around 100 days only, which is I think a common practice in EPC.
Okay, understood. And ma'am, last question on the financials is like cash flow is more of a negative cash flow from operations. So major reason is all because of my inventory piled up.
Sir, we had a negative operating cash flow in 2025 financial year, which was just 9 crore, majorly because we paid a chunk of our creditors that year. We cleared around 33 crores creditor in that financial year. When we announced our this half yearly results for 26, we had an operating positive operating cash flow of 10 CR, and I hopefully company will maintain this operating cash flow unless otherwise some unforeseen conditions are there, but we are hopeful that we'll be maintaining a positive cash flow.
Okay, ma'am, got it. That's all from my end.
Yeah, thank you,
I
sir.
wish all the best to the management. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, Professor. Mr. SR, please go ahead. Kindly unmute yourself.
Hello,
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
am I audible, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So, Tanna sir, my quick question is regarding that QIP thing. So, you did mention that we are looking at a specific valuation to come upon QIP. We are not entirely dependent on QIP to fund our growth. But in the past, and especially for the SME companies, the QIP and whoever comes on board in the QIP, be it institutions or some other funds or some HNIs or whatever,
Sir,
they generally,
I'm sorry. Your voice is not audible. It is glitching.
is it better
Your
now,
voice
sir?
is clear.
Priyanka, is that clear to you?
Yes, sir, I am like a little audible. So you can continue, please.
Is it better now?
Yeah,
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 better.
yeah.
So my question was specific to the QIB.
Okay.
You mentioned that we are not entirely dependent on QIB for our growth. We have alternative plans as well. But in the past, we have seen that the SME companies who have done QIP, whoever people have come on board, be it some funds or be it some institutions, some HNIs or whatever, they generally do not tend to hold the allotment that they get into QIP. There is absolute selling that comes in the counter after that. I have some examples in the past. I do not wish to quote them, but that is what I have seen, and maybe others can resonate to it as well. So my only suggestion, or maybe if you can add more to it, is if we are having alternative arrangements via debt or other means, and we are able to maintain our margins in that front, I would want AVP Infracon to prefer that route. And maybe say you can add more to it now.
So thank you for suggesting us, but going for a debt on debt after debt will always, I mean, it's good to not dilute the equity, but the percentage of margin will definitely take a dip if we are going for further debt for a longer time. So that is the reason why we have chosen to come for the equity dilution at this moment. We also do not want to have our debt equity ratio in the books to come down. So that is the reason. And we will also take your suggestion into consideration. We'll work on it also. Thank you.
And sir, the QIP backing that you had from the institutions that you mentioned, have all of them backed off, or has the company only gone down the route to not do QIP at these levels?
They are very much interested to come at this price. Our company has backed out now.
Okay, sir. Understood, sir. For good number of reasons, yes. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll take one last question from Mr. Rajendra. Yes, sir, please go ahead.
Sure. Thanks for the opportunity again. So just continuing on what the previous investor has said. So yeah, there has been cases where, as you know, that the QIP allotments are not logged in. So many of the institutions have sold their QIP holdings within a very limited time. So why aren't we going with the preferential allotment, as it will already come in with 1 year allotment, with the 1 year lock-in?
Yes, sir. Thank you for the suggestion, sir. We have also considering this, RAF, this QAP took a backstage. This QAP, what we have planned is from the month of July, and we thought of getting the funds by November or December. But once this got dragged and the prices also dipped down, we are in discussion with our merchant bankers so that we can go for preferential allotment. Wherein there is a lock-in period for the investors, and also
Correct.
if it is going to be preferential allotment, there are many investors, individual investors like you will be interested in going for the preferential, and so this lock-in, what see as it was suggested to me of late, and that this will be holding good. So we are also discussing this. If that is going to be working out for us, we'll better go for this preferential issue rather than going for a QIP.
Yeah, yeah. And one more, I'd say, like the benefit for this will be, as institutions will not hold, I'd say, a lot of power over the company in terms of number of equity shares that they are holding. So, as the dilution will be, I'd say, a bit more normal within the preferential side. So, if anybody sells even after 1 year, so there won't be a lot of pressure on the share price as well. I mean, that's what my thinking is. But yeah, you can add, or you can basically take the fund.
I understand that. I understand, sir. We'll always we will consider this and we will take a suggestion from you if required, sir.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Thank
That's
you.
all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Rajendra sir. So, as we are running out of time, we have covered majority of the questions. So, can we conclude the session here? Prasanna sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, madam. We can please.
Okay. Thank you everyone for your time and participation. If there are any further questions or any further queries, you can reach out to us at corporateaccess@kirinadvisors.com. Thank you, Prasanna sir. Thank you, Priyanka ma'am.
Thank you all. Thank
Thank
you,
you, Swarang.
Tejas, and thank you, Swarangi, for organizing this.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Mr. Prasanna sir, for sharing your valuable insights also.
Thank you. Thank you.